קהלת פרק י' פסוק ג' וגם בדרך כששכל הולך ליבו חסר ואמר לכל שכל הוא. שמעתם מה כתוב? שלמה המלך says over here, what a beautiful message. Sachal. I don't know if there is a good word in English. What do you have over there, Mr. Eric?
Fool.
Fool is a very adin. It's too sensitive. It's too soft. It's more like what we call it today, stupid or dumb. Huh? אומר שלמה המלך, וגם בדרך כששכל הולך ליבו חסר. כן, אבל זה כסיל. It's full, but it's more than a fool. It's much more.
Like one that wants to be a fool.
זה גם קשור, זה משהו ביחד, it's a mix.
זה קיצוני כזה?
לא, בכלל לא. לא.
It's like really dumb?
It's not a mental house.
No, I'm saying it's like just like really like
it's more
smart person.
It's something, someone that doesn't think what he's doing. אומר שלמה המלך, וגם בדרך ששכל הולך ליבו חסר, ואמר לכל שכל הוא. So we learned we learned the other day, לב חכם לימינו, בלב כסיל לשמאלו. החכם, his heart is on the right side, והכסיל בצד שמאל. And we explained שהלב של החכם takes him to do the right moves in life, versus the כסיל אומר רש"י, הלב שלו הוא מעקם אותו to go, he bends him to go from the normal path, and the right path, he bends him to take him to the wrong path. And here comes פסוק ג' והשכל כשהוא הולך אומר לכל כמה הוא לא חכם. אומר רש"י, בהליכתו, the way he walks, ובדיבורו, and the way he talks, הכל מכירים שהוא שוטה. Everybody sees that he's dumb. But Midrash says that the fool person thinks שכולם טיפשים והוא חכם. But everybody is dumb and he's smart. והאמת שכולם חכמים והוא הטיפש. שמעתם מה כתוב פה? What?
Teenagers, no?
What do you mean why?
Why shouldn't make them believe that they're the smartest things in the world? Like they control everything. It's theirs. This world is theirs.
There is bracha. I heard about a perush. If you eat, eggs, or if you drink water, ברכה אחרונה, בורא נפשות רבות בחסרונן. על כל מה שבראת לאחר בהם נפש כל חי ברוך חיי העולמים. So I heard the perush from my brother, Rabbi Yonatan Admoni. What does it mean בורא נפשות רבות בחסרונן? זה לא הפשט, אבל that's his פשט. בורא נפשות, Hashem created people, בחסרונן. And they miss some knowledge. ולמה? כדי להחיות בהם נפש כל חי. You see them, they make you happy. I'm not going to say names, but there is, every show has a couple people like that. They just keep people happy and smile. So it's not... Huh? זה מאוד טוב, רבי. מאוד טוב.
Wait, you gotta keep the thing happy. What is this?
אמרתי לך, להחיות בהם.
יש שני אנשים שאמר להם שהלכו ואמרו לו, אנחנו מכריחים, אנחנו נותנים לאנשים חייכים. היינו נותנים לאנשים חייכים, זה היה השכר שלנו ללכת לעולם הבא. ואתה להיות לידם. זה לא פשוט.
נראה לי אתה מחפש אותם.
לא. נכון או נכון? אני כבר למדתי מהרב.
שם רש"י אומר שהם היו שמחים ומשמחים. השכל, usually he's not happy, but people, the way they say him, how he talks and how he walks, just make them happy and laugh. But he's not happy.
But he's not.
הבנת? צריך להיזהר אף. נמשיך הלאה. So, נס, כמה ו... anyway, אז מה כתוב לנו פה? כתוב פה, בהליכתו ובדיבורו. You know, can you give me רמב"ם מדע? Give מדע א', מדע. I don't see, is there any מדע over there? There is? I don't think. So just, you know, look at it. Yeah, just give me א'. מדע א'.
No, this is my
There is Rambam. It's worth it to learn this perek. Rambam be'ilchot de'ot. You know, ilchot de'ot, he teaches there how a person has to act. And if I could say, the Rabbi Alav Shalom used to tell us, if you take the whole Torah, when you're going to read all the Lavim and all the Asim, just tell me in one word, what does the Torah want us to be? Listen to his words. If you take the mitzvot shel ben adam lehavero, you read so many mitzvot. You know, you have to love your friends. You cannot be jealous. You have to pay your workers on time. You cannot be angry. You have to honor your parents. And there is so many mitzvot. Just can you give me one line? What does the Torah want us?
Be normal.
Way of the
Rabbis.
That's it.
way over there.
One word.
Normal.
Limit.
The Rabbi Alav Shalom said one word. One. He scanned the whole Torah. One word. Omer Arav, be regal. That's it.
Real.
Regal.
Atzil.
Class. Atzil. You saw Ben Melech Holech, how a prince walks outside. לא, שותה קפה, מתכלך. מה פתאום? Regal is a person that has no gava.
It's a very hard. It's very hard.
No. Regal person is class. He's a classic person. Very self-respect. Very. So self-respect that he's not going to fight over nonsense. He's not going to make issues. Nothing. It's okay, take it. Somebody took a seat. It's okay. Here, take first. ההתנהגות הזאתי, that's the whole Sefer Mesilat Yesharim. The whole Mesilat Yesharim is one thing, is Regal. A Regal, he's going to be on time for a meeting. A Regal, he gives you a word, he's not going to change. A Regal is not going to talk behind your back. A Regal is going to be honest with you. A Regal is not going to cheat on his wife. A Regal is a person who's going to pay on time. A Regal is a person who's going to like everybody. A Regal is going to make sure that the other people that next to him are going to feel nice and comfortable. That's a Regal person. And that's the whole Torah kula. ואהבת לרעך כמוך בכל המצוות אחר כך. That's Regal. There is הלכה. תשמעו מה כותב הרמב"ם. כשם שהחכם ניכר בחוכמתו ובדעותיו והוא מובדל משאר העם. A smart person, פה מדבר פה התלמיד חכם, ניכר בחוכמתו, you can see his wisdom, you can recognize his חוכמה, ובדעותיו, and his thoughts, and you see him, he's a little different than everybody. כך צריך שיהיה ניכר במעשיו. You have to see his actions, that he's different, במאכלו, how he eats, ובמשקהו, and how he drinks, and let's get to the next. ובבעילתו, even when he has mitzvah with his wife. הוא לא בהמה. יש הלכות גם שמה. שמעת מה כתוב פה? ובעשיית צרכיו, even when he goes to the bathroom, ובדיבורו, and how he talks, ובהילוכו, how he works, ובמלבושו, his dress, ובחלקול דרכיו, how he runs his life, ובמסעו ובמתנו, and how he does business. יש הלכות, יש הנהגה. תדעו לכם, this is ABC שתלמידי חכמים. If you don't have it, אתה לא אפילו, you don't become, אתה לא מתחיל. You know, אין. This is the ABC. But we have to know that what's wrong eating a bagel and walk outside? I mean, what's wrong about it? What's wrong? You know, I take the kids sometimes to the, they go to Carvel. So I take them to the Carvel, I walk with them, you know, we give them a break in the middle of the day, you know, in the yeshiva. They go to eat Carvel. I cannot tell you what I feel, but I cannot tell them also because they're young and they come from a very different background. They go to buy Carvel, and they, you know, mashallah, Carvel, you know, זה לא שיעור של חצי כזית, cup. יש לך היום, mashallah, you know, the big cups.
It's 2,000 calories. Your calorie intake in a day.
Look, they're skinny. They can do it, and they swallow it quick. And they got the whole store in one big cup, and they can't miss any topping. And the best day is Wednesday.
Buy one get one free. Wacky Wednesday, Rabbi.
I never knew that. I learned from them. Wednesday, that's Rabbi. If you want to take us,
The best day.
so he gets two. So I thought he wants to get two, one for him and one for his friend.
Right, they split it.
Something to the king, but something for them.
They're not even the whole thing. Sometimes they take it to go in the coffee, so take it back.
And then it's all scared.
We used to take it back. We got one like
Okay, that's Achlas Yom Kippur is over. Not tomorrow. Anyway, they get the whole thing and they walk from where is it? Avenue?
Why?
So it's coming on Y till Y, you know, till high school. You know, you see, mashallah, 20 kids, each one a different color, a different size. I never grew up ever, not in my house, in the yeshiva. זה לא נורמלי. That's not how we grew up. ההלכה says, מי שאוכל בחוץ דומה לכלב, הוא like a dog, והוא פסול לעדות.
זה לחם. זה לחם.
מה זאת אומרת?
אוכל בחוץ לחם, לא...
זה בסדר. ככה, סממה, החומוס, זה בסדר. הבנתי.
אין הבדל בין grapes.
יכול להיות שאולי יש הבדל, אבל הרעיון זה, you know, we lost the sensitivity of time. You know, today we have restaurants that people eat on the sidewalks. I remember when the restaurants, they moved the curtains and they, you know, because they had only glass.
Oh, when they put just windows so you could
It
see
used
eating.
every restaurant they used to have check all the pictures, the old pictures. Every store, it was closed.
You don't want people watching you.
It was closed. Later on, you know, they had a glass and you could pick if you want, but you had curtains. Then they removed the curtains, so it's a see-through. Then they took the restaurant outside. And if you eat inside, something is off with you. אתם מבינים, אנחנו איבדנו את זה. עכשיו הוא יש לו summer time. על הים.
זה נותן לך אפטייט עוד יותר.
You're quiet today, so it's a good day.
I didn't realize the whole thing with the curtains and.
I remember King's Highway. I remember King's Highway. The store was the first one that had no curtains, and the Rosh Yeshiva, Shalom, He had a whole speech about it.
Wow.
Yes,
Whatever, whichever was
a kosher one.
Wow.
And Shmuel had a whole speech, איך ייתכן ואיבדנו, איך אוכלים ככה? איך ארץ? איבדנו את זה. We lost. We lost. היום, if you tell people, oh kids, how can they're going to think something is off with you. איבדנו, רבותיי, איבדנו. Regal person will never eat though. Never. Never. Better.
Where are we right now?
We talk about restaurant. My parents, I cannot take my parents to a restaurant. My father, if he has no choices in the bar, I will say, look, he has a certain place, a good, you know. אבל outgoing, מה פתאום? מישהו צריך לראות איך אתה אוכל. He doesn't get it. My mother would never get it. Once, one of my brothers, he did a birthday, his wife, and he invited my parents. I'm telling you, he knew my father likes fish. So he took us to a very expensive restaurant. You know, I'm thinking this is 25 years ago. My father couldn't eat it. He couldn't see it. Well, yeah, you know what I'm kotzim? You know what the kotzim?
It's on edge.
And the restaurant was empty. Yani, he took the whole place. He couldn't sit normal over there. And my mother had to calm him down. It didn't work much anyway. אבל מה שכאב לאבא זה, לא חינכתי אתכם ככה. I didn't even tell you to these things. מאיפה בא לך כל הצופים? אתם מבינים? לך תגיד לי שאתה make a birthday party.
How about in a simcha, like in a catering hall or something?
If it's a good, צנוע,
This is generational. This is not.
we lost.
I don't think it's midot. I think it's generational.
חיצה. חיצה.
What would you say it's midot?
אבל הרסטורנט זה כאילו זה מקום שאנחנו הולכים להתפרק. That's השקפה שלו. He's not. Guys, don't get me wrong, I'm going to restaurants. But at least I know that there is something else before I came here. היה מקום יותר נורמלי. So I became part of this society, kind of. But at least I know in my back, my parents, they wouldn't go. They wouldn't go. I once, my brother got married. I said, no, Shabbat brachot. Efo, restaurant, ma, efo. Wow, how many questions? How many questions? Who and how become מחצה and how hard is it מחצה? אמרתי אם אני אומר חלאס, מישהו אחר יעשה לשעה בחוץ. I don't want to do it anymore. Enough of the questions, but they are 100% right. They gave me the perspective שבבית אוכלים משפחה, not a restaurant. אבל it's a sense that we lost. איבדנו את זה. Okay, we lost 100%. Okay, but at least know שיש הנהגה כזאת. A big Rosh Yeshiva came once to meet my brother and I in a place. He has yeshiva, he has a couple of yeshivot, he has hundreds of students. And it was dinner time. So we offered him come to the restaurant. What? In Nebrak, he doesn't step in a restaurant for the past 40 years in his life. What are you talking about? אמרתי לו, אתה רעב, אנחנו רעבים. האישה לא בבית, and there is no food. So come,
Kitchen's closed.
he came because we asked him to come. We ate, but he didn't eat. He was there only to respect us because we helped him. So as a קראת טוב, he came, but he didn't eat. ראש ישיבה, מסעדה, לאכול. זה כאילו, מתאים את הקלאב. לא שייך, כאילו, איפה? ראש ישיבה, כאילו, אתם מבינים את זה? So we lost it. But at least know שהרמב"ם כותב שיש הלכות איך אתה הולך, איך אתה מדבר, and allow me to say. When you talk, when you laugh, יש גם כן עדינות מסוימת. זה חלק מהניכר במעשיו. תדעו לכם את זה. I have a picture, the rabbi, Allah Shalom, was laughing, and when it became too much, אתה רואה פתאום, he covers his mouth. שמעת? היה, it was a very funny, he was trying to teach us. I remember the story. It's a very sad story. That it's not enough only learning Gemara, but you got to also be a little smart. And you just use your brain also. So listen to the story. He was giving classes every Motzei Shabbat to yeshiva boys. And after the class, Lamdanim used to come learn with him, learn with him every Motzei Shabbat. And after the class, and then he would give them tools for life. One of the stories was, a Hatan, he went to Hatan classes, and they teach you how to live with your wife, how is the first year, all the tools, and towards the end, before you get married, they teach you also how you have to behave the first 7 days of your marriage. So obviously the guy was a very serious, bocher. Everything the Hatan teacher told him, he wrote it down. So Hilo Pinkas Katan and
Card.
Index cards.
not cards, notebook, a small one.
Notepad.
A small one, look at that, rule number 1, rule number 2. And he had it also during the Hopa. Because it's very important to know what to do by Hadar Yahud. So after the Hopa, they go to the Hadar Yahud, and he takes the pad, he checks, and he was mamash following rules. Now she doesn't get it. What's up with this guy? you have to think what to do to kiss me, to hug me, how to do that. What's up with this guy? Okay. First night, second night, third night, she couldn't take it anymore. She went to her father. Abba, something's up with this kid. Something is not normal. If you want to hug, if you want to kiss, if you want something, like, where's your brain? You have to have a pad to know what to do. Like, where's your brain? So she went to her father, and the father went to the rabbi what to do. He asked for divorce. He asked for divorce. It's not normally. Now, Rabbi said, you can know the whole shas, and you consider it dumb. Lama. I'm not going to get the call. It's recorded also, and it's not nice, but okay, you give a check to yourself every time I do like
It's not.
Something is off.
You write it, that's it.
And the rabbi was giving it over to the boys in the class to teach them not only Gemara, but you got to use also your brain. When he was saying this story to the boys, he said it over, but he was laughing to teach them Adam and he was laughing when I remember like now, he was laughing when he said the story to the boys. And he came to a place like he was already giggling, and then he covered his mouth. You saw his, לא היה אצל הרב את זה. ויש sensitivity מסוים, be regal. ואומר לנו פה שלמה המלך, גם בדרך שהשכל הולך ליבו חסר, ואמר לכל שכל הוא. הלא חכם, when he walks, you can see him how he walks. You can know where he's off. There is something when a person חכם, אתה רואה איך שהוא הולך, את ההתנהגות שלו. By the way, you cannot fool because you can show up. You could do a show outside, but when you come home, that's where you become the real person. And fear. אתה רואה את החכם בהתנהגות שלו. בבית אני קרא, זה שיא החוכמה. That's the most beautiful behavior to see החכמים איך מתנהגים בבית. אני אומר לכם, the reason I went to the rabbi to go with him 24 hours, it's not because of his preachers outside or to sit on stages in front of thousands. It didn't mean anything to me because I could see people on stages, wow, they could blow you away. To me, honestly, it doesn't mean anything. I want to see him how he's behaving in his house, among his kids, his wife, and neighbors. There I want to see him. וזה מה שראיתי אצל הרב. שם אני קניתי את כל התורה שלי אצלו. My entire Torah that I got from the rabbi is only because how I saw him in his house. Not the stages, not the books, nothing. ראיתי אדם ענק בענקים. איזה ענק. אדם, imagine, he needs a shirt to get on, so he has to go, he has a chuppah to do. He didn't ask his wife. He was embarrassed to ask his wife. She has no kids. She's home with the whole day. אתה יודע כמה היא עבדה? How much she worked? Rabbi, are you serious? אני לא מחסה שלא עבדה, אבל it's the S to I. He wouldn't ask her. אומר זה, אצלי זה, לגום, it's to call it Torah, to work hard. לא. שמעתם? אומר, לא, לא. הוא אמר, I have a jacket, it's going to cover all the wrinkles, so I'm going to say, שמעתם? I have a tie, who sees my wrinkles over here? תראו איזה רגש לאישה בבית. ואנחנו, כשאנשים, I'm telling you stories, all the wife wants is not help. Just say, at least, just be an image. תגיד מילה טובה. She works, she cleans, she does everything, homework with the kids, doctors, dentists, הכל. You come out כמו ערבי, with my dinner, and you eat, you go with your friends, and even the thank you don't get. רבותיי, זה להיות an animal. It's just to be an animal. איפה טיפת להיות אנוש? To be a mensch. רבותיי, what does it mean? I'm working and that's her job. That's where you lost. That's where you lost. זה מה שאומר פה הרמב"ם החכם. הוא ניכר במאכלו, במשקהו, בעשיית, בדיבורו, בהילוכו, במלבושו, בחלקול דרכיו, how you run with your wife. Was I'm a slave? No, you're not a slave. You're a mensch. Torah takes us and just mold us to be just a better person. A better person. The Rabbi Alav Shalom used to tell the boys that used to come to him, Rabbi, give us advice. Etzal Hatorah. The best line ever I heard from him. The best line. Make sure she's happy. I asked the rabbi, what do you mean make sure she's happy? Might have music the whole day on. My mother to have happy. She should feel pleasure sitting next to you. שמעתם את המשפט הזה? That's marriage. This is כל תרי"ג מצוות של הלכות חתונה, marriage, that she feels, she enjoys sitting next to you. Why? Because you respect her, because you give her a good word, and even if the house is a lot of mess, nothing happened, and if she forgot something to get, to give to the kid or to the doctor, it's okay. What they have on their shoulders, we cannot do even half. Remember the day she had to give birth and you had to take your 2 days with the kids? Do you remember that? And you don't know what to do, and where's the diapers, and where's the clothes, and dress, and pajamas. and you call your mother, come, I don't know what to do. You call her mother to come, and guess what? And the night she comes back from the hospital, she does everything, and all she asks is, you just hold the baby. What? אתם מבינים איזה גברים יש בחוץ? וכאילו אתה יודע, כאילו אתה צדיק כאילו. לא, אתה לא צדיק, אתה רע. אתה לא צדיק. רבותיי, this is ABC shit. We have to understand שחלק מנישואים, what marriage, you know why marriage is so hard for people? Because you gotta change. Oh, and people that do not want to change. This is me. How do you see me? This is me. Come on, I'm not planning to change. And why should she change for you? Women rights, no? Why she should wear a law? It's give and take. But I will tell you this, it's a guarantee. And I can't guarantee, but 99%, when the husband, and here's the key, when the husband acts, Kibin Adam, there is no way you're not gonna get the same way back. And unless she's Hazira. And pig.
No, but sometimes, like you do.
Yes, think
I'm gonna say.
Yes.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, Rabbi.
Think before you talk.
I was thinking about it.
recorded.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I was thinking. No, I agree with you 100%. But sometimes I agree with you. I agree with you. But sometimes when they give you things to do, and you're like, okay, and then they're just giving you, and then like you feel like you have to do everything. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying a little point. I'm just saying. You said it yourself. They could be a pig. So sometimes, get the egg, do, and then,
So much.
Then you get your pressure goes up, and you're gonna something happens. I understand 100% what you're saying. That you have to be regal. You have to be. But sometimes they see how much you can take, how much you can.
I'm going to answer a question. In 5 years from now, Bezat Hashem, Isaac is going to be Hatan. And 2 years into marriage, he's going to have this issue. And he's going to tell you, Abba, I don't know what it is.
He's not coming to me. He's going to come to you.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
I'm asking you a question. Dad, this is a situation. I'm working or I'm learning whatever he's going to do. And he's come back, from work, from learning. And he has a baby or two, and she needs help. And he feels like what you're saying. I'm learning and I'm working. And I also have to be up at the night, and I just feel too much. What would your advice doing?
Now we're telling him to do it.
Stop over there. Stop over there. So let's just think. And if your son, when he gets to that place, and this is the situation that he's in, and he's calling you, Dad, I need your advice. Would you tell him to help or walk out?
No, we tell him to help because he's in a different situation. He started different. Wait. He started in a higher place.
Pause right over here. You're not doing this for your wife, period. You're showing Isaac and Yom Tov and your daughters how to run marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? In a certain age, it's not about me anymore. If my son is going to pick up how I treat mother, that's exactly how he's going to behave to his wife. Because 99% we act to our wives how our parents acted to each other. We can't be our parents. You know what's funny? When you're a kid, you say, I will never do like my father does to my mother. Sometimes Ima's crying because Abba is yelling on her, and I will never do the same thing. And guess what? When he gets there, she's going to make her cry double than his father. And then he feels, wow, Makarali. We sometimes, if I need to do things, not because I have to do, it's because I want to teach my children. When one day they're going to be in that situation, what type of tools I'm giving my children. So maybe you're right. Maybe also Rafi is very right. But he's teaching his kids what to do when he's going to be in that situation. I was once in a party. A family. Huh?
My kids, their wives better than me.
ברוך השם, ברוך השם. זה בזכות הרבי של האבא שלהם. ברור שכן. So I want to tell you this. I was sitting in a family party, Baruch Hashem, and then towards the end, you see so they came to sit together with the parents, and then watch this. I see the wife, meaning the son-in-law, the daughter-in-law, and the son, and I see something. It takes 5 seconds to pick up. There's a little
friction.
Yeah, friction. And then I saw how the son spoke to his wife, and I said to myself, "That's exactly his father." Boom! זה היה כל כך so obvious. You should have treated her a little better, and especially when there is a family occasion. That's not how That's not how you answer your wife. You know what? Maybe doing at least fake it. He couldn't because זה מה שקרה. And that came from his father. זה היה כל כך obvious. So I wanted to know, maybe it's a little hard, maybe. But sometimes think I'm giving my kids tools to have a better marriage than myself.
To do it for them.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, she's your soulmate. If I'm not going to help her, who exactly going to help? Nobody. גם חסד, גם מידות טובות. ובסוף, you're going to see, she's the only one. She's the only one who's going to take care of you.
Yep.
The only one. And I'm sorry to say, not your kids, and barely the daughters. So give her, because you get it back. And once you have to know that if we're not going to treat the wives now, you see, we are good. We are men till age 60, 70. 60 men. Once you reach that age already, Habibi, you need her. She doesn't need you much that age. And then you need her to take care of the doctors and the meetings and the pills and the machine and take me and as you get older, you need her more. And then she gives you back. And she gives you, either she's gonna give it to you or she gives you. Yeah. לא, בכלל לא.